thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. Today I am sitting with one of my friends, attorney Rhonda Patterson, here at the Patterson Law Office in Charlotte, North Carolina. And today Rhonda's going to talk to us about a couple of the most commonly asked questions that she gets as a family law practitioner. So Rhonda, if you could explain to folks, what are some of the most frequently asked questions that you get?
Well, one of the most frequent misconceptions that people have regarding child custody, which is often at dispute when people are divorcing or separating, is what considerations will the court make in determining custody. Oftentimes people will come to me with a binder full of printouts, screenshots, documents showing that person's infidelity. Maybe they cheated, maybe there was some abuse to that particular spouse. But a lot of that is not relevant in a custody determination. And so, again, if you've got a spouse who is unfaithful, what makes them a bad spouse doesn't always make them a bad parent.
Okay.
And that's one important distinction that the judges want folks to know. Another big misunderstanding is with regard to marital property. So in North Carolina, any property that's acquired during the marriage is marital property, no matter how it's titled. So if you purchase a car in your name, if you purchase a house solely in your name, it does not mean that the other spouse can't make a claim to that. So any property that's acquired during the marriage is marital property, which means at the time of a separation or divorce, that property can be divided equitably between the parties. And so oftentimes folks will come to me saying, oh, well, I don't have to worry about equitable distribution because my car is in my name, all my bank accounts are just in my name. But again, anything that was acquired during the marriage is it's up for grabs at the time of divorce. And so you want to try to use a prenuptial agreement or some sort of settlement agreement to resolve that in your favor.
Okay, and how easy or difficult is it to get a prenuptial agreement?
It's very easy. I'm actually working on one today for a client. It's just a matter of sitting down with your attorney, talking through what's important to you, what do you want to protect, making some concessions perhaps for the other side. Of course, at the prenuptial stage, you are in love and planning a wedding, and so you don't want that process to be too contentious.
Right.
But it's a very simple process. One other kind of common question or misunderstanding that I get from clients is with regard to control in the other parent's home when you have a child that's spending time in that parent's home. And so oftentimes people come to me and they say, well, I don't mind that little Johnny or little Debbie is over at dad's house, but I don't want them around his new wife, or I don't want them around his new girlfriend. And unless that new wife or new girlfriend, new husband, new boyfriend has done something to harm the child or that's not in the best interest of the child, you're going to have a hard time limiting that contact. And so there is certainly a level of control that you have to give up when that child is going to the other house. Likewise, there may be different rules in that home than there are in your home. But again, so long as there's nothing in place that's harming the child, so long as that other parent can show that they're still acting in the child's best interest, you're going to have a hard time kind of using your hand to regulate their home from afar. Again, what makes someone a bad spouse doesn't always make them a bad parent, and the courts also recognize that people parent differently. And while your may work for your household, that's not the only way. And the courts give both parents the leeway to parent their homes the way they choose to parent. Again, so long as both parents are fit and they're acting in the best interest of the child.
Wow. Well, I'd have to say that's some great information, Rhonda. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys can appreciate that too. Once again, Rhonda's information will be provided in this video. And Rhonda, what's a good phone number to reach you at in case people need to reach out?
704-749-3106.
Awesome. And do you have a good email address that people can reach you at?
You can actually reach me on the web at www.thepattersonlawoffice.com, and my email address is rpatterson@thepattersonlawoffice.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. And hey, listen, if you guys need her, please feel free to reach out. We hope you enjoyed this video. And once again, I hope that you really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you.